I am listening.
What's wrong?
Tonos Imaragith, Wanara. Dawa Josimu Poindo Rakawa, Ichi Rendumomo Parama Kawana Abawasi. You Kroren one Mapusiti Nolara. Bomababe want to susin to Mukarata. In Wamagro, me. Bomababe want to susin to Mukarata. To Esfrectonatada Bear Ma. Febko Emariam Gawata Situ Insula Rakarakachata. Bomababe want to susin to Mukarata. To Esfrectonatada Bear Mabar. Bomababe want to susin to Mukarata. To Ranamosibu and Asarans, Kremasun. Dawa Josimu Poindo Rakawa, Ichiren.
Buonanotte niso pamaranga dori savota. Go on a me. Dorcha niso bawata. Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya. Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya. Tachimurota kamsa. Javaskobo sabjo. Krach, mizoto minaka de sama krema krach vituto. Vakaraze zo. Do noka herete pachasabo. Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya. Dahupo botenya goju.
Hoshmanfu ni wado. Dokini kamaren zuni inash ijon.
Kotor ranga manatak. Tanto todos tumukarata. Mayroong Kotor ranga manatandi goroto. Mopi una wana si Jin si wano bosh. Kotor ranga manatandi goroto. Mopi una wana si Jin si wano bosh.
Why the fuck? Oh my god, dude. Oh. Dude, I'm getting so pissed with OBS when it says that I'm muted. Because for whatever reason it keeps switching my audio. It really pisses me the fuck off. Like, the amount of violence I wish to commit against my computer right now is insane. Holy crap.
Sukrema sukunda tungala. Me rontono junsara ka roto.
Alright, I have an extra starport visa, but it isn't open. Know anybody who could do something about it?
Bosa non ci rinta masukin kula wanka. Bosong chinsun mika krontono.
Yeah, I love on how, oh man, that pisses me off so bad. Because we've been here for about, what, 15 minutes of no dialogue? Jesus Christ. This is one of the reasons why I hate OBS. Like, I wish there was more streaming software out there that was, like, easy to use, better for your computer than OBS. But the fact that OBS is the only one really pisses me off. And I know people are going to say, oh, well, there's this program, and then it's like, yeah, that program requires you to pay, that program requires you to pay, this program requires you to know how to code. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. OBS is really, like, the only one, and it's such a shit software. It really is. It's like, oh, look, you have your headphones and your microphone, and your computer recognizes your microphone as, like, the only microphone. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to say random and say it's coming from your computer. What? My monitor doesn't have a microphone. Why the fuck, OBS, would you fucking put that my computer is the fucking microphone? That makes no sense. Instead of just the microphone that I have or the headset, it just doesn't either. It says, nah, fuck you, we're going to do this. Oh my god, it's so infuriating.
Malampro tarawantika sa samcha para watasha kon.
Yeah, a friend told me about you're the guy being adjusting starport visas.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita.
Alright, here's
Da
funny
hupa.
credits.
Ento mesh mi paju wata.
Does Kif know anything about the murder? Yeah, what's up with
Da
murder?
wancha morichiwa mufalawa ni bobo wish yot kuna sita dorcho ni sobawata.
Alright, what do you know about Dagger and Gen?
Da hupa bosa kurata.
Any reasons why Gen would kill Sulio?
Mungachi norta imbre wanachiki. Drumba bambwa. Konti kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke. Mungachi norta imbre wanachi.
Alright, so Dagon Gen said some very rude things to her.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Pazak? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you?
Tell me about the murder of Dagon.
Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about?
Someone's saying Sulio deeply humiliated Dagon the night she got murdered.
She did? Oh no, by the 4 moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon, but the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
Alright, what happened that night?
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pazak game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend.
Where'd you find the body?
Just outside the door by the junk heap.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid.
Know him? He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion.
Ooh, shit, we leveled up. Yeah, I think we should just level up our constitution so that way we can get the implants that I like. Ah, yes, that is right. I guess we can go revitalize. I mean, it's not the best, but we could just go that. So yeah, with this live stream, I'll probably trim down the 15 minutes that I didn't do anything. It really pisses me off that happened. So, good news.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
So good news, we have something that kind of happened. A friend of the server, friend of me, is offering to do a Star Wars RPG playthrough. And it's going to be the West Tech version. It'll just be easier if I just pull up the documents. Oh, cool. It saves what page you're on. That's great, because that's what I want. The Star Wars role-playing game, 2nd edition, revised and expanded. This is what we're going to be playing. Like 3 months or so, something like that, we're going to be playing this. I'm not really sure what character I'm going to go. I might just go one of the templates and just change 1 or 2 things about it. Like, see, like, I wouldn't mind playing as a cyborg. That'd be very interesting. Might do something like this. Yeah, I think I might do like this character, but just simply go melee. Like, because he's got good dexterity, so may as well just go melee or strength. Like, switch some of the numbers around, and then that's it. So that'll be fun. That'll be interesting to play a different game entirely. It's not KOTOR, but it's definitely something. So we're gonna be playing that. Is it like D&D? Not really, no. It's actually something totally different. So the way this game works is you get like a set of dice. How do I explain it? So you see these character sheets, okay? So what happens here is whenever you take damage, it's your HP total, and you have to roll a strength every time you get hit. And anytime you get hit, if you are above the damage that you just received, then you're not going to be stunned, wounded, incapacitated, or mortally wounded. You'll still have an HP value, but every time you get shot, it's just like the movies of Star Wars, where you could have 99 HP and someone shoots you with 1 damage. But if you fail that strength roll, you could be incapacitated or mortally wounded. So your HP doesn't really matter in that sense. And then you have obviously different skills that go under these. So the way this works is there's advanced skills. So let's look at, I'll say knowledge. So knowledge, you can go like 4D. So in other words, you increase your knowledge to 4. That means you get 4 dice. So anytime someone says do a knowledge check, you have 4 dice to roll. But there will be sub things. So in this case, it's alien species. Let's say that's an advanced thing. If I'm doing an advanced species roll, then it's going to be just 1D for this, unless I increase it. Now, my specialty, though, does increase my 4D to now 5D. It's very confusing in that sense, so when I play the game, I'll probably explore it. There is armor and weapons in the game. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is more what I'm talking about. An outlaw, hell yeah. See, you have a heavy blaster pistol that's 5D. So whenever you shoot somebody, if you succeed, that's 5D that you roll, and then the enemy has to roll a strength that's above whatever the 5D is that you just hit them with, which can be very interesting. There is some species stuff. Like, if you play as a species that's like aliens, some of the aliens have different stuff. Like, you could play as a Gamorrean, and one of the downsides to the Gamorrean is you can't speak basic. So some people don't know what the fuck you're saying. So it's like, okay, that's interesting. You could play as a droid, you could play as whatever. There's a few other things too. Yeah, here's the weapons and vehicles. You could even play the vehicles. This game actually has vehicle choice, even capital ships. So you could fucking roll the dice on a Star Destroyer and see how that goes. Here's some of the range weapons and some of the general equipment. armor. The blast helmet is 1d physical, 1 plus energy. So when you get hit, you have these modifiers added on. Bounty hunter armor, stormtrooper armor. Stormtrooper armor is like the best. Same with the bounty hunter armor. You see, it's a very simple game. It doesn't have a lot of choices, but you as the player could easily make more. You can make way more stuff. Soru sub stormtrooper blast rifle does like 5d strength. It's like, oof, that's a lot of damage. But then you have other things too, like the melee weapons. Look, there's only 4 melee weapons. A lightsaber, vibro blade, vibro axe, and a knife. And that's it. And the maximum d6 that you can have for these things. Like, the vibro axe is the most damage out of all these. So it's like, why even bother using the vibro blade? I have no idea. I could probably ask. But yeah, the maximum is 7d. So if you roll 7 6-sided dice, that's a lot of damage. And not only damage, that's a lot of points that the enemy has to try to counter. So you're more likely to mortally wound somebody with the axe. Which obviously that could be a problem if your goal is to like save somebody or keep them alive.
Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you...
I found a broken droid.
That would be Bahima's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2?
Alright, what happened to it?
Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3.
Do you remember who scavenged it?
No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Alright, let's talk to Bahim.
Pronto,
Yeah, what do you know about Sulio's murder? Broken servant droid.
Posa non ci rinta masu
That's the third
kintura
servant droid.
wanta. Posong chinsun mi karanga do mai chonga.
Keeps happening to serving droids.
Insukre masu kunga tungala. Me rontono junsarak.
Why didn't you mention this before?
Krontono ranga manatandi goroto. Mopi una wana sichi.
So yeah, I'm really excited to play that. I did ask, and he didn't respond to me yet, I said, with a Star Wars RPG game, is there restrictions to dual wielding guns? How does that work? But not only that, force sensitivity. So let me try to explain this. This is going to be a little difficult for you guys. Star Wars has like 2 different lore, but then both lores do actually exist at the same time. One of them is the red lightsaber crystal, right? So the new lore of Star Wars says that red lightsaber crystals are made because you imbue the force of the crystal and you corrupt it. You make it bleed with your anger and your pain. That's cool. In the old lore with George Lucas, a red lightsaber crystal was red because it was artificially made. It's a synthetic crystal. It's not natural. That's cool too. Now, in the original ideas of George Lucas, everybody could be a Force user. Everybody could become a Jedi. It's just some have an easier time than others. So when it came to George Lucas's idea in this RPG roleplay game, even if you're not a Force sensitive person, you do get a Force point. So I'm asking my friend, I'm like, hey, before we play this game, is there a possibility that I start the game not as a Force sensitive, but I can segue into being a Jedi? Or is this one of those games where if you say you're Force sensitive at the beginning of the game, then you're hard locked into being a Jedi? Like, you have no choice but to be a Jedi. Which one is it? It's also up to the GM. It's up to the game master. What does he prefer in his games? The reason why I say this is because I like George Lucas's idea that everybody is Force sensitive. It's just those who are powerful and gifted in it have an easier time, obviously. And that's where the old books and the old stories kind of come from, the old comics. Like Han Solo was offered a chance to become a Jedi. Because Luke is like, there's a reason you're so lucky. And it's because you're a little bit force sensitive. I could teach you to touch it. You won't be a powerful Jedi, but you can still use it. And Han Solo was like, nah, kid, I got my blaster. I trust that. I'm not into your whole hokey pokey shit. And that's where other characters like Kyle Katarn come in. And many other characters where they're not force sensitive. And there's even this video game, it's called Star Wars Rebellions. It's a really tough game to play. It's very awful. It's very quirky. It's very weird. But it did have some cool stuff in it, which is that you could train your agents. You could even teach Chewbacca to become a Jedi. But the game is pure text. There's no flashy graphics, nothing. It's a very old game, so it's just text. And that was one of the cool things, was that you could teach everybody from the movies to be Jedi. You could say, you know what? Boom. Han Solo's now a Jedi. Boom. Chewbacca's now a Jedi. Like, everybody could be a Jedi. That was really interesting in the old Star Wars lore. To me, personally, I think that's better in some ways. That's why when it came to Star Wars Episode 7, I didn't know who the main protagonist was. I didn't know if it was the black guy or if it was the girl, Rey. I didn't know who it was. And then at the end, it was like, oh, okay, it's Rey. Rey is the, she's the girl, she's the main character. I didn't know. I had no idea. And honestly, I kind of wish that they made it where the black guy became a Jedi. That would have been more interesting, where he has this almost tempt to the dark side because he's jealous of Rey, saying, you know, she took his final moment of glory because he could have been the one holding the lightsaber and he could have been a Jedi. That could have been a harkening back to George Lucas's idea, which is everybody's force sensitive. Just that others are stronger. Others have easier time and they kind of hog the glory. Different ideas, different stuff. Could have been good, didn't work out. But when I play this with my friend, that's things that I want clarified. Is, hey, I see there's force points in the game. Can I become a Jedi? Or is this like the new lore where, no, you're not able to be a Jedi? No, that's absolutely not happening.
I am 1B8D. I am 1B8D sells droid components and droids. Currently there are 0 droids in stock.
Yeah, who do you work
That
with?
information is restricted.
I'm trying to remember, who do I talk to about this droid? I think it's one of the guys in the cantina. Yeah, let's talk to the guys in the cantina. How's it going, everyone? You didn't miss anything, trust me. The first 15 minutes of the stream, my fucking mic was muted. Fucking annoying. Oh, wait, does Kif know? Yes, Behemoth's droids keep losing them, yes. Is it possible the droid saw something we could recover? No, the head was missing. So we need to find the head, yes, I know. Now where's...
This room is reserved, off-worlder.
Talks about Sulio.
If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance.
Welcome everybody to the stream. I saw a broken serving droid.
That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though. That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There is a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. He might have even bought some.
There we go, that's who it was. So yeah, when it comes to the Star Wars RPG, I'm very excited to play it. I'm very curious to play it. It is free. You can find all the versions online. It's called D6, Star Wars D6 or something like that. 6D. I know it's made by some group called West Group or something like that.
I am 1B8D.
You have any charge to business?
Entity Bahima unknown. I have many serving droid. The market rate for the... Thank you.
Kif and the cantina can probably do something with this. We should head back.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, is like, because me, I like the Matu Kai, right? So like, there's these Jedi, there's the Jiao Shay, where's those Matu Kai robes? Zaishan Shah. There's all these cool Jedi things. Matu Kai, there it is. Matu Kai are masters of guiding their bodies with the Force. You know what's interesting about Matu Kai? They don't recruit Force-sensitive people. They recruit regular dudes. This is part of that old George Lucas lore that everybody could be taught to be a Jedi. Everybody. That's what I was saying to my friend, is that I would actually like to be a Matu Kai. So for Force-sensitive, I would say no. Do I still know Force moves? Yes. So I'm not that good. I'm not that strong. I'm not that great with my Force powers. But on the flip side, the more and more I become better with my spear, as a Matu Kai that use spears, then the better and better I start to become with the Force. Like, that could be really cool. That could be very cool. Wow, we had like 9 people up in here. That's cool. So yeah, I'm very excited for the 6D West group. Oh, no, I don't want to talk to the patron.
Alright,
I have the remains of S0D3. Can you get information from it, baby?
Dahupa, bossa kurat. Kawana bota
Let's look at this droid, see what really happened.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura.
Cool. So now we know the killer came from the marketplace, which is that way. Dagon Gen's office is that way. Like, clearly he didn't do it.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm.
Talk to you about the murder.
Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Nico, is it? And the Offworlder. What brings the two of you here?
Dagon Kent couldn't have killed Captain Sulio.
That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
Nico, explain it.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive.
They weren't really fighting. The regulars can't vouch for that.
Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other.
They were friends. Sometimes friends tease each other. They just took it to the... No. Yeah.
You expect me to believe...
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima the bartender can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
Which option is better? Yeah, Dagon was coming from the bar.
I've already given my report, Off-Worlder. He came from his off...
The only thing that matters
Shit,
to
I
me
got it
is that he
wrong.
was
Whoops,
within
my
blaster
bad.
range.
Yeah, the shot came from the opposite direction.
You have a recording?
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's going to be on your head.
Yeah, I'll talk about the Mandalorians here shortly once we're all done with
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
The Major seemed particularly unwilling to believe Dagon was innocent.
The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say any more. If you head over to Dagon Gent's office, some men will bring him there. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Yeah,
Thanks
there's
for
a lot
getting me
of
out of
dialogue,
there.
so-
As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one.
Mandalore said you might be able to help me out. I need to get in touch with someone in the palace.
Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia.
Several?
That place is locked tighter than a Hut's vault. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with?
Jedi Master.
A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a master there, I think I know who it is.
Alright, can you get in touch with someone?
There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. The people I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure.
Okay.
The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. If you take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
Oh wow, we just got a lightsaber.
Have you found the encrypted...
No, dude. You just gave us the quest. Calm down, dude. Damn. Yeah, this is like the last time you have to quickly do whatever it is you want in Onderon. Then it kind of like shoehorns you into it. So the Mandalorians, you were asking about that. When it comes to the Mandalorians of Star Wars, the Old Republic, the MMO kind of did some things I didn't really like. So one of the things that I didn't like about the Star Wars MMO was that when you do the Mandalorians, they're strictly tied to the Sith. This is very lore breaking compared to what has been established. Like, Canderous Ordo even says he's steering the Mandalorians away from the Sith and away from the Republic. But somehow in like 300 years, they're back with the Sith. And not just back with the Sith, they're ingrained in the government of the Sith. It's like, okay, what the hell happened? There is these Jedi Chronicles of Star Wars. Ooh. West End Games, that's the one. Oh man, where was it? I think it was this one. Yeah, it's somewhere on the Star Wars website. You could probably search it up on YouTube instead, and you'd probably find it. Yeah, it's this stuff, this thing, where there's this Jedi Master, and he's holocroning and archiving the events, and he's investigating history. How did we get to this point where the Sith Empire returned? All the cards are stacked against them. Like, how the hell did we get here? this video, Star Wars Timeline. This is the one you want, The Return of the Mandalorians. And he talks about how there's a Mandalorian who is a gladiator on Geonosis. And he called himself Mandalore. He wasn't a Mandalorian. Who knows where the hell he came from. But he asserted himself as Mandalore and actually took over the Mandalorians through his victories in the arena. But, according to the Jedi archives, there was actually a lot of back deals, like really strong opponents would get poisoned and killed by Imperial agents that they now have records of. And it's like, okay, why are Imperial agents at the arena? And it turns out this Mandalore guy, he basically was promised a golden throne alongside the Emperor of the Sith, as long as he can unite all the Mandalorians and put them under the Empire. When you play Star Wars The Old Republic, you do see that, though, where there are Mandalorian clans who are breaking away. They're breaking away from Mandalore, and they say, he's not real. Because too many Mandalores are sitting on the throne in golden-powered armor, all this shit, but they're not really adhering to the true ways. They're not adhering to what it means to be a Mandalore. They're instead letting all sorts of shenanigans happen where they just worry about a great hunt and partying and feasting, but they're not actually fighting. They're not struggling to survive like their ancestors were. So that's the reason why in Star Wars the MMO, if you do join the Mandalorians, they're more or less just special forces by this point. They're just being used as shock troopers by the Sith. And that's not what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be way different than that. I was trying to look up a character generator to explain to me how to make a character in this game. I couldn't find one. So yeah, you can find this game anywhere. There's a bunch of PDFs available. Where was that website? Yeah, you have all this. I love the artwork. Like, I just love the artwork, dude. But yeah, you can find different hardcovers of it. All sorts of shit. Rule supplements, guides. Obviously, this is not based on Kotor. Kotor is its own thing. It's called Saga Edition. And Kotor, you could play as different alien races. And the alien races, honestly, don't have much differences. Some alien races are just better than humans, flat out. The Selkath, if you want to play as a Selkath. In Saga Edition, Selkaths have +2 charisma. That's it. So they have the same stats as humans, but their charisma is 10. It's like, okay, so 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 10, 8. It's like, wow. So Selkath could be really charming rogue, which is funny, because when I look at the fish lips, I don't think of charisma. Some of the alien races just suck. Just flat out suck. So, this is the website. This is the one that... No, that's not it. Which website was it? It's in the Discord. We talked about it a bit. Here it is. 6D, D6 holocron. Fucking speech impediment, Jesus Christ. But here's all the books, classic hero templates, stuff like that. I read this version, and then I read this version. I didn't read this one. But this version's interesting because, get this, you have force points, right? Every time you do something evil, you lose a force point. And if your character loses all of his force points and falls to the dark side, you lose your character. Your character is now an enemy, and you have to make a new character. So it was really weird. I was like, I don't know if I want to play that, because I want to be a rogue. I want to do questionable things, you know? So I was like, ugh. But you could still play as a droid. You could still do stuff in there. There wasn't much of a thing about aliens in this one. In this one, there is stuff about aliens. So if you play as an alien, you will have different stats. As I said, if you play as a Gamorrean, I always misspell Gamorrean, don't mind me. It doesn't show it. Does someone have it? No. So if you play as a Gamorrean, you're unable to speak Galactic Basic. But you do have insane strength and dexterity. Which is funny, because when I look at Gamorreans, I don't think of dexterity. I think of, like, fat slugs. Like, fat, slow motherfuckers. Let me see if I can pull it up. We're getting there. Here's the droids you could play as. So if you roleplay as a droid, you have, like, 5 different types of droids. 1st degree, 2nd degree, 3rd degree. So you could just play as a probe. As a probe droid. You could just play as that. You could play as an astromech. And here's their stats. This is the one that's supposed to be the hardest, is a security droid. The reason why this droid is the hardest to play as is because people hate security droids. Because you're the one that can possibly kill people. People don't trust you. So if you play as a security droid, no one's going to like you. Other droids they'll tolerate, but they still hate droids because they view droids as taking away people's jobs. So there's a lot of interesting things about that. Here's the thing about guns, different blasters. Where's the alien races? Oh yeah, here's some more of the alien species you can fight. Yeah, here we go. This is the alien species. So there's the Gamorreans. So Gamorreans, they get 2 to 4 dexterity, which is crazy. 1 to 2 knowledge, so they're dumb as fuck. Mechanical, 1 to 2 plus 2, so they're dumb as fuck. Perception, 1 to 3. Strength, 3 to 5. Technology, 1 to 2. Cool. Their skill is shit. They're unable to speak basic. You have great stamina whenever you make a stamina check. If you fail, you can immediately roll again. So, story, you hate droids. So you will needlessly destroy a droid for no fucking reason, just because you find it amusing. Gamorreans who attempt to show intelligent thought and manners are often disregarded and ridiculed by fellow Gamorreans. Yep. So yeah, I thought that was cool. I was like, damn, you know what? I might play as a Gamorrean. Just play as a Gamorrean and be like dumb as shit, but be strong as fuck. Alright, a bunch of people just dipped. I think it's because of an ad.
What do you want here, Off-Worlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave.
It's something that belongs to Dagon Gent. I want it back.
You? And just how do you intend to do that?
Well, I was hoping I might be able to buy the holodisc you got from his office.
It isn't for sale. I warned you, Off-Worlder. Kill her!
Well, that was hostile as fuck. Oh god, the damage. Wow. Corellian power suit. Nice. Hey, Kif, why won't you open up one of these starport leases, dude? We'll help the alien get off the planet, sure, dude. It cost me 500. Didn't really get any profit out of that. Cost me 500 just to get 500. That's not much of a profit, but whatever, man.
Heard of any good finds?
Have you found the... Great, go in there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of it. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in Isis anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with it. Come back.
Yeah, let's quickly check the markets again. See if we can buy some stuff.
I am 1B.
We really don't need money. We have like 40,000 credits. This weapon's pretty good. The Argorok. Believe it or not, that's actually in the Star Wars like RPG manual. Is the Argorok. Oh, we have 2 of them. That's fantastic. That is awesome. Ah, great. Mandalore is truly the ultimate. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Stay out of trouble.
Let's double check with the merchants. See if we can get stuff for it. But yeah, if you play as a Matsukai, if you were to ever roleplay as a Matsukai, it would be very interesting, because like their whole thing is that they're tied to their martial arts. So by using your martial arts effectively, you can do.
You have returned! My stock is filled with...
No. Yeah, he doesn't really have anything. Oh well. Let's quickly go back to Kif, and let's see if he'll actually talk now about unlocking this visa that we just got. If he doesn't unlock the visa, then it's whatever. We'll just end the Onderon and just fucking get out of here. So... Because it's just so weird that the game would give you a visa and then Kif won't, like, unlock it. It's like, dude, open the fucking visa. Like, come on, dude. Ugh! That's so dumb. Okay, whatever. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Alright, let's get on. Let's do the Jedi meeting.
So you're still in... Like I was saying, though. Yeah.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Vaklu is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Now, for reference, Onderon was ruled by a Sith Lord.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And, no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
So since Onderon was once ruled by a powerful Force-wielding family...
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
Master Kavar, I didn't know you're still alive.
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malak during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. No, I survived the war. If only just. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore, even an old friend.
I don't blame the council. I didn't expect you to turn on me too, Kavar.
You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men! And watch your aim! Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I must return to the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What have you done to my men? Blast! Men, take care of her! I won't let Kavar escape!
For the sake of the civilians here, we should exercise restraint in this battle.
Yes, of course. That goes without saying. Alright, beautiful.
You have left me an opening!
Look at all that damage.
Who wants to die first? You have left me an opening! Together then! You have left me an opening!
We do so much damage, it's not even funny, dude.
Yes?
Yeah, we do, like, insane amounts of damage. I don't know if you guys saw that, but, we hit the guy with, like, 5 shots or 6 shots, and every shot did 30 damage. That's insane. Let's see who's got the better treat injury. 27. 27. Okay, they're both equal. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some implants. We got the D packages. The D packages are the best. But the only issue is that obviously seems like we need higher injury. Yeah. Yikes. There's one D package, it's like skills. And it literally gives you every skill plus like 8 or plus 4. It was insane. So suffice to say, that's what we're doing with our character right now, is we're going to bump up our constitution to 18. So that way we can use some of these implants. Because look, like this implant here is an enhancement package. It would just give you these perks. So you don't have to actually do it yourself. Obviously, I'm not getting it for that, because I already have those perks. Okay, we are getting attacked. We're doing so much damage, it's not even funny.
You have left me an opening!
Did they drop any goodies? Okay. An Achani implant. Nath Cowling. Dyed with the water from tainted Lake Nath on Ambria. These robes infuse the wearer and trace dark side powers. 3 strength, 3 bonus. The Nath Cowling robes are not good by any measure. They're really not. They're best for stats, and that's about it. It's just really cool that we got it.
Defend yourself!
Mandalore just comes in and cleaves him.
Together then! You have left me an opening!
77 damage. Oh my
god. This one is mine!
just getting armors like crazy, dude. Yeah, at the beginning of this playthrough, I don't know if you guys remember, but we were getting nothing. No armor, nothing. So I had to buy these fucking robes from the merchants. Because, you know, RNG. Oh my god. 2 dark side robes. Oh my god. 2. Count of 2 dark side robes, dude. Jesus. We should probably heal our party.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on?
Vaklu soldiers have attacked me.
What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently.
It's broad daylight. They were wearing uniforms.
You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here. We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
The sky ramp is restricted to millet. I am Captain Bastuco. I have served loyally in the Onderon military for 20 years.
20 years would mean you were here during the Mandalorian Wars, right?
I was a soldier when the Mandalorians took our world, and I fought in the Resistance. When we drove them from Onderon, I served on the Wall for 10 years after.
You mean after the Jedi drove the Mandalorians from Onderon? The Mandalorians never gave ground to any Onderon soldier.
Such of you could be considered treason. Onderon was responsible for much of the fighting during the last days of the war. Without General Vaklu, the Republic would have fallen.
Okay, tell me about the Wall.
The Wall is the barrier between Isis and the Onderon wilderness. For hundreds of years, we kept the city free of beasts and Beast Rider scum. The greatest honor for an officer is to serve on the Wall. Many aspire to the post, but few are worthy of it.
Okay, why aren't you on the Wall anymore?
I was requested to guard the sky ramp in the merchant quarter.
You don't sound too pleased.
My personal feelings on the matter are irrelevant. I received an order, and I carried it out.
What do you think of General Vaklu?
General Vaklu is my superior officer, and I respect the chain of command. He kept the Resistance alive when the Mandalorians were destroying our world.
One of the things I do like is...
I am listening.
I don't know for you guys watching, if you guys care about cosmetic stuff, but like... I like Disciple in these robes. These are the Barando Sage robes. But I also like his lightsaber color scheme. One's green, one's red. It matches his color attire. You could switch this for yellow or white, like silver. But I kind of like this. It looks so good, dude. It just looks good.
You know what to do. Let's do it together then! You have left me an opening!
Oh my
god. I noticed the diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
Oh shit. Here we go.
You have left me an opening!
Oh man, dude, the damage.
You have left me an opening!
Oh, sweet Jiminy Crickets, the damage.
What's happening, Mommy? Are people fighting?
It's over, Anakin. I am high.
Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared to leave. I'd leave right away. Things are going crazy in this quarter. I'm Captain Galisi, Offworld. If you want to pass here, I'll... Everything...
Just like that, we're gonna leave Onderon.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's gonna be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
Oh, Jesus.
Unnecessary observation. You are eliminating many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed. Recitation.
Listening.
For some reason, my disabled droid's not bouncing to the,
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Systems failing, master. Failing, master.
Like, I don't know why the disabled droid wasn't bouncing onto these guys, but whatever. That's fine. Oh shit, that's right. The music. Music could get me copyrighted.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway.
Sounds altruistic. I didn't know you had it in you.
I don't have it in me. It's a matter of self-interest. The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic. And then my people will be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we'd fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
See, that's what
the Ebonhawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. The Mandalorians have zero reason to join the Sith, but yet they do. So...
I don't think you'll be able to return to ISIS anytime soon. Even a Jedi couldn't defeat an entire army alone.
Oh my god, look at all these remains. Crystals, Dark Jedi robes, Jesus Christ, Jalshay advisor robes, cool.
You have fought more battles on ISIS. You are truly formidable.
It looks like some of the Mandalorians died.
Most of the recruits are scouting the perimeter. The Mandalorians will rise again.
After the ambush, Kelban's been pushing to get the entire base 100% operational. So, I have work I gotta do. Damn it. Jungle is taking over.
Word has spread that you have defeated Braylar. The story of that battle will be told. The perimeter is secure, Mandalore. There have been sightings of some of the larger beasts, but none near the camp. As ordered, the patrols have been pulled back.
Keep the patrols on standby.
As you
Let's talk to, Cax.
Mandalore, Quartermaster Kex on duty. What do you need?
At ease, Kex. Just checking the camp. Young Kex here got a battlefield promotion when his predecessor got quartered by a beam splitter. Whatever this visitor needs, Kex, you make sure she has access to it, provided she can pay for it.
Of course, Mandalore.
I think Kex has an issues with my presence here.
Really? Is that true, Kex? Do you have some issues with our guest?
I do, Mandalore. I don't trust her.
So you don't think our guest should be wandering around free, is that it?
No, Mandalore, I do not. The stranger may be a spy for Onderon or the Republic.
So you don't trust my judgment? Are there any other orders of mine you want to question?
No, of course not, Mandalore. You are the one we follow without question.
Then you're an idiot, Kex. But you're right not to trust our guest here. I haven't made up my mind about her yet either. But until then, Kex, you do what I say. And my orders are to let our guest have access to our supplies. Got it?
Of course, Mandalore, without question.
Ooh, someone's in trouble. Ooh, Mamma Mia. It's so stupid. Just get his ass in trouble for no reason. Damn. What we're looking for is they're called Mandalorian Disintegrators, and I think they're the best pistols in the game. If I recall correctly, they're like the best pistols in the game. Fully modifiable, just like the ones I'm using.
Ready to head.
Yeah, let's go on the ship. So, that's unfortunate. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of dialogue. Here we go.
There was a pattern to Revan's attacks during the Jedi Civil War. He sought to convert Jedi, not kill them. But that is not all. In fact, he fought to keep the infrastructure intact, killed certain political leaders that would lead to destabilization. First Patriarch Lelin Dur of Sirocco, the Corellian diplomat Mimis Yoon, and Yusunis of Achani.
You think he wanted to have something left to conquer?
I am not sure that he intended to conquer. I think he was trying to do something else. I think he was trying to unify the galaxy against some other threat. I do not know, and that concerns me.
Nice ship you have here. Where did you get it?
One thing happened after another and we ended up with it.
Ah, so it's like that. I guess it would be better if less questions were asked about it then. Now, is there something else
If you're a leader of the Mandalorians, I would have thought you were tougher than now.
I've fought countless battles. Ones most didn't walk away from. The wounds add up. And even the implants are all that keep me going sometimes. I may have been stronger in my youth, and stupider, but now I've got to rely more on my armor, my weapons, and my cunning. Now, is there something else?
Yeah, Mandalore doesn't have much to say. Oh, Kreia. Shit, that's right. I forgot we gotta talk to Kreia. Because she'll give us some XP and she'll tell us a bunch of other bullshit.
Yes. Very well.
Yeah, before we heard the thoughts of my companions, I heard like an echo.
Ah, I had wondered if... But your powers are strong indeed. There are places in the galaxy, strong in the Force, light, dark. They are born in places teeming with life, and in places that are filled with death. Worlds whose surfaces are graveyards, whose screams echo through the Force. It is possible for war, for men to give birth to such places, to leave wounds on the galaxy itself. What you heard was the echo of the past, and it travels still.
It's familiar. It's like it's inside me somehow.
The answer will come to you in time. It must. When there is nothing more that you may learn from me, when the ruins of your past have been cleared away and I am no more, then you shall know what it is. And if you do not, then the galaxy shall die, and all my hopes for you will have been for nothing. Ask.
Okay. Tell me about the crystal.
That crystal is bonded to you through... Most interesting. Is there...
So we gotta pull the crystal out of our lightsaber again, give it to Kreia, let her boost it up. I'm not going to be using my lightsabers. I might just for like a one-time mention, like a one-time notice. Where is it? Yeah, this is it. Gives us 3 dexterity, 3 strength, 3 wisdom. Yeah. 3 strength, 3 dexterity, 3 wisdom. 4 wisdom. Yeah, let's give it to Cray and then watch what happens. It's gonna change a lot.
Yes. That Christmas, is there some... That Christmas is...
Oh, shit. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting this. KOTOR 2 is not really, Every time you remove it, you have to hit I accept. I forgot about that. Boom. Boom. There we go. Now we took the crystal out. Oh my god, that is so annoying. I was so busy focused on its stats that it gave me that I had zero recollection to take it out.
There
we go. The one thing that kind of sucks about the end of the game is that your crystal could get better, but because you don't have certain companions around, you can't upgrade the crystal anymore. So that's what makes the ending of the game kind of tedious. Oh. Now it's 4 dexterity and 5 wisdom. Oh my god. It does even more damage. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, Jeff.
Never mind, he has nothing to say. Where's Disciples looking ass?
Yes, that is...
Alright, so we are on Duxon. We did Dancing, we did Nar Shaddaa, let's do Korriban. Here's Korriban.
We've hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
It seems quiet. Just the wind. But deep beneath the surface, you can feel the pain of what took place here. This place merely tolerates sentience walking upon it. It is pleased to have been left alone. There is great power here for those with the ambition to use it. There is great power in this place for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient and more recently departed Sith contain many teachings believed lost. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruins of the old academy. It was said that Revan intended to return to Korriban to subdue any potential Sith insurgents, but Revan disappeared. It took a year or two for the Republic to send a force here to deal with any Sith that may have remained. They found Korriban much as we have, barren and lifeless. It was assumed that the remnants of the Sith turned on each other, vying for what little power remained. The Republic found evidence that several Sith lords escaped Korriban, fleeing to remote sections of the galaxy. If you walk Korriban's surface, you shall walk it without me. I cannot. This place is strong with the dark side. It is difficult to center myself here. Korriban holds few secrets from me, but much that you should learn. Perhaps not, but I would caution you to guard your feelings carefully here. Korriban attacks the spirit and the body, and there have been few who can fight its power. I will remain here and meditate. The academy is on the other side of this valley. Be careful. Dark energy fills these ruins, and even the fallen Sith live still.
This is really cool with Kreia, because this is where she becomes like this huge lore dump, where she tells you everything about the place. It's really, really cool. maybe this party setup. Let's. Yeah, I'm thinking about. I'm like, do I want to go this party?
The structures you see around you are the plundered tombs of the ancient Sith Lords. Each tomb was once infused with the history and heritage of the old Sith Empire, containing great mysteries and powerful relics of the Force. However, even the many traps could not long hold back the curious, the fools, and the weak, and so these tombs fell, spilling their secrets into the hands of those unable to comprehend or preserve them.
What's going on?
I'm good to go.
I was gonna say, do I want her using... $12 to $23 with a... okay. $6 to $13, $7 to $17. Yeah, she was kind of better with the blaster. Yeah, I don't know if I really like Mira that much. To me, I never really liked her too much, but I just don't know if I like the idea of her rocking away at my party. I mean, she's got good skills, that's nice, but yeah, it's not much. Let's actually, because these are all really good, let's just start dumping it in security. Oh, we were going dueling. That's fucking awful. Ugh. Yeah, let's just take finesse with lightsabers. That way she can actually use a lightsaber. Her jacket's nice and all, but I think she would be better off with one of our other... Let's just go Matsukai, and then we'll whip out the lightsaber. Ooh.
Let's go.
She is gonna suck dicks. But that is totally fine with me. My, oh my, Beodor, you have craptastic skills. Yeah, let's give him more HP. We really don't need him, because Mira has plenty of skill. I say let's bring Disciple. And I forgot again that you have to click OK. There you go. Jesus, that is so annoying. Alright, let's go over here.
This was the tomb of Tulak Horde, known as the greatest lightsaber duelist of the Sith Lords.
Tell me more.
His skill was considered remarkable even in his time, when many true lightsaber masters lived.
Are you saying modern Jedi are poorly skilled?
If you were to face an ancient Sith Lord in combat, you would learn that we are as children playing with toys compared to the prowess of the old masters.
What made him so good?
That is unknown, but supposedly he created a holocron to teach his technique to other Sith. The holocron would have been laid to rest in his tomb. Unfortunately, Tulak Horde's tomb was among the first penetrated by the grave robbers of the new Sith Order. If the holocron has survived, I doubt anyone living would know its location.
Tulak Horde is a big character for if you play Star Wars The Old Republic as a Sith Inquisitor. He's like the main guy that you're gonna learn a lot about.
Ahead, lies the tomb of Naga Sadow, successor to Marka Ragnos, and the Sith Lord responsible for nearly conquering the Republic in the Great Hyperspace War a millennia ago. More recently, this tomb was where Revan confronted Uthar Vin, the leader of the Sith Academy. When Revan left Korriban, the Sith Academy was thrown into turmoil. With their leader gone, many fought for the right to rule. And so, the Sith here turned on each other, resulting in the carnage you can see covering the surface of this valley.
I love how she didn't say much about Naga Sadow. But,
The broken corpses before you are all that remain of the Sith on Korriban. I doubt there is much to be gained from looting these bodies. It would be best to leave them be.
It's very interesting with the Sith, because they have these really cool stories.
This way leads to the tomb of Ajanta Paul, a fierce Sith Lord. According to legend, the blade proved more fearsome than the Master, leading to his demise. Ajanta's dark spectre lived on through the centuries until Revan entered the Sith Lord's tomb in search of the blade. Revan calmed the angry ghost of Ajanta Paul and showed him the path back to the light.
What became of the blade?
Unknown. Some have suggested that the blade led to Revan's demise, as it did Ajanta Paul. That is only speculation, however. Where Revan wanders now is knowledge that only Revan holds.
Yeah, one of the interesting things about Naga Sadow was that there was his opponents, who was, oh god, was it Ludo Kresh? I gotta relook, hold on a minute. It was Ludo Kresh, right? Yeah, Ludo Kresh. So, Naga Sadow and Ludo Kresh are fighting. And one of the big interesting things is that Marka Ragnos is dead. The Sith Empire is now huge. It's big. Now, Marka Ragnos had ruled for like, what, 500 years? Something like that. He was very old, and he is the longest living Sith Lord. He died of old age. Now, the Sith rule by might, whoever's the strongest. The Sith had two heirs to Marka Ragnos, either Ludo Kresh or Naga Sadow. Naga Sadow wanted to take their empire and conquer the Republic. Ludo Kresh said that is stupid, that is foolish. We are strong, yeah, but we're actually very weak. All it takes is a little bit of turmoil and our entire empire crumbles. So he wanted, instead of conquering, he wanted to instead impose new laws, impose a stronger government, a stronger code that keeps people in line, that keeps their society functioning. This is the big issue. Naga Sadow was actually losing the argument. He was losing the debate until two Corellian explorers land on Korriban, and Naga Sadow orchestrates it where these are Republic agents who've infiltrated Korriban and are now attacking the cities. Clearly it was a lie, but Naga Sadow now had the popular vote that he needed, so now him and Ludo Kresh are in a duel. Previously, there was going to be no duel at all. Ludo Kresh was just going to win because everybody wanted him. But because of this orchestration by Naga Sadow, it led to it where they both had to have a duel. And, yeah. It was not an easy duel. It was not a good duel for any side. But it's still a really cool moment in history.
Before you is the tomb of the great Sith Lord, Marka Ragnos, a half-breed who possessed tremendous strength, both physically and in the Force.
Tell me more.
Ragnos held power for over a century, using his cunning to turn his enemies against each other. His death left a great vacuum of power. We're standing close to the spot where Naga Sadow first confronted Ludo Kresh to vie for domination of the Sith. Their struggle nearly resulted in a civil war that would have torn the Sith apart before they ever threatened the Republic.
Sounds like civil wars are common.
Yes, it is the way of the Sith. They must continually test their strength against each other, even if it means destroying themselves.
So what happened between Sadow and Kresh?
As fate would have it, a pair of hyperspace explorers from Sinagar landed on Korriban. Naga Sadow manipulated the Sith into believing they were a sign of impending Republic invasion. This fear resonated with many Sith who were discontent with the lack of expansion of the Sith Empire during the reign of Marka Ragnos. Thus, Naga Sadow became Ragnos' successor.
Yep. It was Sinagar, not Corellia. My bad. But still, I think it's really cool how they orchestrate all the stories of the game. By the way, for those of you watching who are new to the channel, I do lore videos for Star Wars. So check it out.
Unnecessary observation. Annoying.
That's another one for me.
You have given me an opening!
That's another one for me.
Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master.
Oh my god. I don't want to say it because I don't want to be mean.
Please tell me we aren't going in there.
The valley we just came from was full of dark energy, but this cave is darker still.
There is great power and dark energy within this cave. I would advise you to finish your explorations within the Academy before venturing into the cave.
I don't want to be mean, but like, I just saw Mira do an attack on the HK-50 and it did like no damage. She landed it, it did damage, but it wasn't good.
Ready?
I'm ready.
What you got?
Boom. Dude, this gun build is insane.
The hairs on the back of my neck are standing up. Are you sure we need to go in there?
These Takada were once trained to serve the Sith here.
You can expect more than these beasts within the Academy. Be prepared.
Oh yeah, this is the other mod I have, which restores the whole planet that the game cut. So this world leads to another world. The other world we're going to be playing is going to be rough.
She is here. Find her.
I really love Disciple. I really do. The reason why is because he's my favorite blend of being a soldier and a Jedi counselor.
you have left me an opening!
It's like the perfect blend. It really is. Because look at Disciple, he's literally just killing everybody. He doesn't even need me to help him, dude. He's just going in and just fucking shit up. It's really great. Alright. Now, I gotta remember how to do this shit. I think we go here.
Poison.
You have left me an opening! You have left me an opening! You have left me an opening!
As I said, Mira is really, really bad, dude.
I am ready.
I'm good to go.
I think she has a higher skill. Alright, student identification. Oh wow, she guessed it right. Okay, learning material. Okay, written test. Begin tests. What Sith Lord does not have a tomb? Frida Nad. A number of Sith Lords conducted a burial ritual of the great Mark Aragnos. A ritual required all the Sith Lords in attendance to be evenly spaced in a perfect circle. Ludo Kresh led the final circle, directly opposite of Simon's 16th position. How many Lords conducted the burial ritual? Uh, 16. Which of the following creatures would be least suitable for a pet? A Gizka. Which of the following statements is not a paradox? Oh shit, which one is it? Which of the following statements is not a paradox? I guess. The path to breaking the chain is passion, strength, power, victory. Oh shit, we got it. So it's gonna be Frida Nad. We know that much. I think it was like 20. Yay, we got it. There we go. Oh shit.
Defend yourself! You have left me an opening!
That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
Not really any useful gear, huh? Oh my god, dude, we were just shredding. I love the off-meta builds in this game. Like, going fist build was really fun. going gun build is really good. The one build that I did like a lot was also melee build for Kotor 1. Because Kotor 1 had a bunch of weird weapons in the game. Some of them were actually better than lightsabers.
This battle is... You have left me an opening!
Saber was used to fuse this door.
When someone goes through such trouble to seal a door,
You have left me an opening! Ah!
that's another one for me.
Yeah, we already looted this. I'm trying to remember how you get into the Grandmaster's vault. I think you have to do some of the stuff here in the game. So let's do it. Let's fucking go. Nothing over here.
Like that?
Dude. There we go. Yeah, we do so much damage. It's so good. I love it. We're just sitting here like pew 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 pew, and the guy either dies or they have like a sliver of HP. I can't wait for the 1v1 fights. Like, how is that gonna go when I'm fighting a Sith Lord? I have no idea. Run! Oh shit, that's right. Matrix armor, yeah. I forgot that you could do that. It doesn't matter anyways, because we're a light side Jedi. We don't care for the Sith teachings. Damn, dude, we're getting some good gear. Now, what was this we got? We got meditation gloves, 2 extra wisdom, dexterity, okay. So we already have those gloves. Yeah, there was nothing to be gained from this. We'll give him improved flurry so that way he can like just start messing people up. There's not really a lot of force powers that I desire, but we can go force lightning just because he's
ready.
He's incredibly powerful. You though, you would benefit from those which ones? I think those would be good. Shit, she has higher dexterity than my character. Damn. Yeah, she really doesn't need more constitution stuff, so by her going down this probably will benefit her more. What we need is we need a regular lightsaber for her to hold instead of this tiny short blade. And then we need to upgrade it, but right now this is fine. History of the Sith. Oh, that was it? This was just the training area? Cool. Did I explore everywhere? No, I have not. Nothing over there. Yeah, she does like nothing. Oh my god, that damage is just absolutely atrocious. I don't even want to look at it. Yep. That was some pitiful damage, I must say. We already did loot that, yeah. So we did that, we did this. Yeah, security is like the best skill in this game. So we did that. Did we do... So I guess all that's left is a training room. And here we go.
You have left me an opening!
I am curious to whip out my lightsabers for a moment and see how good I do with the lightsabers. Because I think my character probably kicks ass. So like these are my stats right now, right? Screenshot them, get ready. Now look at them. Holy moly. We would be unstoppable. Oh my god, Mira just got choked. Is there any loot? Here we go, Starve Tukata.
You have left me an opening!
I only pressed it once.
You have left me an opening! This battle is joined! You have left me an opening!
Here we go. We can now discover the Sith. And misled us. There's no Jedi here. Vash was one of the members of the Jedi Council quickest to reject me, but we still need to find her. Here we go. Dun-na-na. Vash is gone. She's missing. I found the Sith that I came to Korriban looking for. Their leader, Darth Sion, is a perversion of the dark side, such as I have not seen before. He seems to be volatile, brute, and therefore be easy to coerce. Before I left, I managed to create a system account under my name in the console room here. That allowed me to open the door back to the valley. And a double-bladed lightsaber, the one thing that I did not need. Yay.
I've explored the south end of the Academy, Master. There was no one here aside from Kotor.
Thank you, but I will.
Yes, Master. Hang on a moment. There is something in these logs. It looks like the Sith aren't entirely after all. Apparently some of other planet. Call it M478.
To investigate the situation. The group of Sith. M478.
Yes, Master. Let me just retreat. Stuck! Damn, microtechnologies. There is no emotion. There is peace. We'll delete the coordinates off this pad and destroy. Make sure no one follows us.
Yeah, don't you like how modders restored the content and then tried to voice act the game? They actually voice acted this part. We're gonna save, because I haven't saved in a while. I'm really guilty of that.
Did you come here for answers? There are none. The call of Korriban is strong, but it is the call of the dead. I have studied you, immersed myself in you. I know the paths you walked in exile. I know your teacher. I know the fires that raged upon the Dux and Moon while the Republic died around you. You know war. You know battle. And I know of Malachor. You know what it means to be broken. The one who travels with you will destroy you, as she did me. I can end it before it begins.
What do you know of Kreia?
I know her as an apprentice knows their master, and as a master knows an apprentice.
What do you want with her?
I want her to die, and see all that she has built cast down, all that she holds dear in shards at her feet.
What does Kreia want with me?
She clings to hope that perhaps she can train one as great as her first. She is a fool who escaped death once. She will not do so again.
Yeah, I don't want you to harm her.
But you do not know her as I do. You have not survived her teachings as I have, and you have not bested her in battle as I have. You are nothing. Yet still she walks with you, is willing to sacrifice herself for you. You are a wretched thing, a thing of weakness and fear. You are her apprentice in name only. I am the master, and that is why you will die.
It's funny how Scion has more to say if you're a woman, but if you're a guy, he just flat out doesn't give a shit.
Defend yourself!
Oh my god.
This one is mine.
I am listening.
Let's move out.
Scion. He cannot be defeated. He is not a beast of flesh and blood. This is not a battle that can be won. Flee.
Anything else you want to share?
There will be another time, but it is not now, not here, while Korriban runs through him.
Do not harm her. I command it. She has earned this. She and I will meet again.
See, if you're a man, he just says, "Run, little Jedi. Coward, run." But if you're a female, he's like, "Ah, yes, I love to spend more time with her." It's really weird, but you can do like this weird love interest thing with Scion. It's very weird. It's very poorly done. We'll just say that. It's very weird. Just like that, we completed Korriban. But first, we're gonna do this.
Defend yourself!
So what we're gonna do is this hidden cave.
Together then!
Kind of missed it on their first playthroughs, and I don't blame them. Okay, I'm shooting through the ground. What the fuck is that? I literally just shot through the ground. Wait a minute. Disgusting. Reedon Nad's blaster? Oh my goodness. You need a prerequisite. What do I need? Oh, Dark Side Assassin, Lord Marauder. Jesus Christ. 2 to 20 damage for Dark Side? Oh my god, this gun is fucking amazing. What the fuck? You can't upgrade it, so it's not that good. Well, you can upgrade the scope, but I've never gotten that pistol before. That is really cool. That is really, really, really cool. I wonder if there's any other like cool guns in the game that I just don't know about.
You have left me an opening! Defend yourself! You have left me an opening! You have left me an opening! Everyone, on their guard! You have left me an opening!
There should be a body here that has loot. Oh, that might be KOTOR 1 I'm thinking of, because you could get the Ulik Keldroma robes or something like that from here. Yeah, it might be KOTOR 1 I'm thinking about.
You have left me an opening!
The Hyssis.
You have left me an opening!
The power I felt coming through the cave is just ahead. I believe you are strong enough to explore the tomb ahead. This tomb has not been plundered. Its mysteries may still be intact, but so might its traps. Take great caution.
Whoa. I can't even see what's blocking me. I think you're on your own for this one.
It's a wall of the dark force. I am not strong enough to go through.
You will have to face the challenges of this tomb alone. Are you ready?
Yep. What I find really cool is that this tomb doesn't exist. This tomb is all fake. Here we go. We're gonna confront the tomb. We're gonna confront ourselves.
Do not heed the words of the Jedi Council. The Republic will fall if we do not act now. Already the Mandalorians have taken 3 systems along the Rim. They will only grow more powerful with time. Come stand with me. We will use our might to help the Republic in its time of need. Join Revan and I. Together we will battle this menace.
I've been here. This is when you recruited me for the Mandalorian Wars.
The Jedi Council is wise, but will take too long to deal with this threat. We must act now to stop the Mandalorians. I have heard of you. Your masters speak well of you, of your skills in battle. Join us.
I joined without hesitation against the wishes of the Council.
The Jedi Council is wise, but can make mistakes. History has proven this time and time again. The Council seems content to watch, to debate, while entire systems fall to the Mandalorians. If we don't act now, there may be no Republic army to assist in the future. I sense you will join us. What are your reasons?
I had to do it. The Council was taking too long. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. Joining you was a mistake, a terrible mistake that haunts me to this day.
Who we truly are is defined by our actions. To deny your actions is to deny yourself, your nature. You show weakness with your words. It was within our power to end the war, and the Council chose to debate behind closed doors while planets burned.
I don't know what they were playing now. I think they were making a mistake. We barely won the war.
Yes, that's right. Without us, the Republic would have been no more. And the Council, their vaunted wisdom, bred only in action. And that would have led to destruction greater than anything born of the dark side. So, if you could do it all again, the real question is, would you? The Mandalorians await on the edge of space, eager to crush the Republic. You know how this turns out. Would you do it any different, knowing what it costs you? Knowing what it costs the rest?
God, Malik in this game is such a good villain. He's so good. His voice, his dialogue is perfect. It's like, you already know how everything plays out. Do you want to go through it again? It's so good. Oh my god. Yeah, I wouldn't do anything differently. My choices made me...
So knowing all that would transpire, would you still follow Revan and I? Excellent. And now you are all alone. Would you join me now? You didn't follow Revan and I down our path. Join us. Your journey hasn't ended yet.
I didn't follow you then, and I certainly will now.
Are you so certain? Every step along the way, we did what we thought was right. Perhaps the same path lays before you. But the time of words are done. Now it is time you experienced the full power of the dark side.
Okay. I have almost died on this part several times. Because everyone just starts kicking your ass. Wow, we stunned her. Yeah, if you kill Malik, it gets rid of the whole group. don't remember the way. I just know that once you get to some points of this dungeon, you're kind of fucked. Like, you can't go back. So you gotta kind of know the ins and outs of everything. But I did like the idea. I like the idea that Korriban changes over time. That the dark side of the Force is mutating Korriban, constantly changing it. We're just getting armors that I don't even know what the fuck they are. The fuck is that? Oh, it's the second time we've gotten it. Yeah, a lot of the advanced armors do give you feats, which makes them, like, better. But it's just weird. Because obviously, you know, if you're a Jedi, you're not going to be wearing these armors. Is it this way or is it the other way? I think this is the way forward. Yeah, we don't want this. Do we? Those were confident they could sneak past the Chirac breeding grounds. I was over, lock the door and wait their return. I'll do one damage. Alright, let's see this. Yeah, we do quite a bit of damage. I'm curious to see. Whoa. Crap. Yeah, we're better with our guns. I just realized my force powers were off. No wonder why this is taking forever. Okay, so that's the way forward. We don't want that. Yeah. If I recall correctly, this room, like, repopulates, so the moment you leave, it kind of regains a bunch of fucking Chiracs. So our lightsaber is obviously not that good. But it still could be really interesting for us to do, like, a 1v1 scenario. Like, oh, you're fighting Atris, so now I'm going to whip out my lightsaber. There it is. I was like, there's gotta be loot. There's no way there's no loot. Our force powers are taking some time to recover. That's not good. I don't know why it's taking so long to recover. We're not maximum light side yet. It is crazy. Okay, no, this isn't the room I was thinking about. There is a room in this dungeon where it literally just keeps infinitely respawning enemies, and that's how people reach, like, the maximum level in this game. I don't do that because the game's easy. It's really pointless to do that.
Com says we've lost another heavy droid transport. How can we break through the Mandalorian lines without support? The path is mined and the place is crawling with enemies. I know we've got our orders to press forward, but we're at quarter strength. We can't, General. It's impossible. We need to retreat.
This is ducks in the heart of the Mandalorian Wars. I remember we charged the line, the losses were terrible.
We know, General, but we just don't have enough men to accomplish our objective, no matter how important. We already lost half the men just getting to the path. They've got the rest of the company pinned down by the crash site. You can't possibly ask the troops to go forward. If you ask us to charge, will it make a difference? Will our sacrifice mean something?
Only Revan could answer that. Even afterwards, no one could piece together exactly what happened. We won, though.
We will press forward if you ask it. The path is mined. If you ask us to charge, there will be losses, General.
This is so good. Not this time, I'll go up there alone.
Thank you, General. Thank you.
Out of the way, dudes. Oh, I had no force powers, that's why.
And now we fight.
Oh, shit. Yeah, KOTOR 2 storytelling is amazing. I love it. The story is just very interesting. It's just, unfortunately, KOTOR 1 is better in some aspects. Because KOTOR 1's more about the adventure, the journey. KOTOR 2 is more about a mystery. And it is very good. But the problem with KOTOR 2 is that you're a bit too powerful. Like, honest to God, with KOTOR 2, you're just too strong. A durability implant. Oh, here's that skills one. +4 to everything, dude. Crazy. Where's the durability? 1 constitution, resistant to energy. It's not too crazy. Being immune to critical hits is amazing, because then I don't get critted. Nope. $70, $60, Jesus Christ. We're just rolling high numbers, dude. There's the dead Jedi. Nebelish. The visions they thought to trick me by taking the form of my fellow Jedi, but my discipline is so strong I tricked them back. Oh boy. So he went insane and killed all of his friends. Ooh, mentor robes. Nice. So we got Jalshay neophytes, and those were Jalshay mentors. 4 charisma, 1 wisdom. Alright, we're gonna switch into that once we get out of here. Hell yeah. We just got some good-ass robes about fucking time. We're gonna save in case my dialogue starts skipping. Because that's a known issue with this game.
You are to be commended for making it this far.
It's good to see a friendly face in here.
You've revisited the dark moments of your past, and now you must face the present.
What do you mean?
Your confusion is natural. The others and I will help you understand.
Get away from her! She's a dark Jedi.
Atten, I've had enough of your snide contempt.
Despite our differences, we need to work together.
Hey, what's the commotion here?
Stay out of this, Beodor. This is a personal dispute between Atten and myself.
You're threatening Atten with a lightsaber, and I'm supposed to just stay out of it? No.
Can I just say something? Everyone's ganging up on Kreia.
The three of you would challenge me? You sorely underestimate the power of the Force.
Think again, Kreia. Your dark influence will end.
Your friends are all arrayed against me. Will you stand for this?
My friends are right, Kreia. You've been manipulating me from the very beginning.
You, of all people, would judge me so? Am I not worthy of redemption?
Yeah, I won't attack you, but I won't stop my companions.
So you will do nothing? Apathy is death. Worse than death. Because at least a rotting corpse feeds the beasts and insects.
Apathy is death.
Apathy is death.
Apathy is death.
State.
Apathy is...
Oh, shit. Whoa, that was a huge drop. Now we're reloading that. I didn't know that dialogue option was apathy is death. I hated that dialogue option.
You are to be commended for making it this far.
We're gonna skip through a lot of this.
Get away from her! She's a dark Jedi.
Hey, what's the commotion here?
Here we go, all the people, blah, blah, blah.
Think again, Kreia.
My friends are right, yeah, you've been manipulating me from the beginning.
You of all...
You're beyond redemption, yep. We really didn't get any dark side points. What the fuck was that? I never used Goto, so I wasn't expecting a giant EMP blast to just come out of nowhere. We still got dark side points. I'm still pissed. Are you kidding me? I always forget these things. Many people were wondering where the Grey Revan disappeared. Yeah, you're just another video.
You succeeded in this trial. I am impressed.
Jesus.
You overestimate the power of the tomb. Any change you feel is coming from within yourself. Instinctually, you know your true path. Trust in your feelings. They will lead you in conquering the many challenges that the future holds for you.
Well, you know the future.
Surely you have felt what awaits. Events are shaping themselves about you, seeking to draw you into their center. Take care not to give in to vanity and arrogance. This breeds complacency and stagnation. Their prolonged inaction led inevitably to their downfall. Search the room you are in.
Another short lightsaber? Could I just get a regular one, dude? Damn. Ludo Crush's War Sword. This is like one of the few times in the game where there's stagnant loot instead of, you know, RNGesus. Oculus Gloves. What are those? Dexterity, Constitution. Not bad, not bad. Not exactly something I would use, but hey, you know, whatever. That's the way out. Let's get the loot. Micropulse Blaster. Keldroma's Belt. Thon's Robe. Light Side. Immunity to... Wow. This gives you all of the... Wow. This gives you the Jedi Guardian ability to jump onto people. That's really cool. It gives you literally the beginning stats of all the classes. So you get immunity to stun like a Jedi Sentinel, Force Focus like a Consular, and you get Force Jump just like a Guardian. These are some very interesting robes. I'm not gonna lie. This is actually a really cool one. Yeah, that's a very cool one, actually. Yeah, let's go. With the restored content mod, you know, there's so many armors, so many weapons in this game that I've just never dealt with. If I was to do a playthrough as a single Jedi and try to just stay solo for the entire game, I think that could be really interesting. But I think it would be just kind of boring at the same time. I would probably do Dark Side, just because Dark Side literally is built upon that. I would either do Dark Side Guardian with a lot of intelligence, or Dark Side Sentinel. Yeah, the reason why Dark Side Guardian is because Dark Side Guardian, I would be just tanky as hell and tough as hell. The Onasi Blaster, yay. Any other loot? What was this? Inner strength? Yeah, we have like plus 50 chance to hit, dude. It is insane. It's great. I love it. It's busted as hell. Elite Watchman Pistol. So we have the Micro Pulse Blaster, that's fully upgradable. The Onasi Blaster is fully upgradable. Oh my god. Elite Watchman Blaster, though. It's probably better than my current pistol. It's just, I don't know. I didn't know there was elite versions of it. That's pretty cool. We're gonna go in Arshada. We're gonna go in Arshada, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna disassemble our pistols, and then assemble the Onasi pistol and stuff like that, and the Micro Pulse pistol, and see if the damages are good. If they're as good as these, then we might switch. Because I do think it looks kind of silly having this tiny little pistol. It's like the Cricket from Men in Black. This is the Cricket. And it's like this tiny little pistol that blows up an entire truck.
Here, you can just barely... The new Sith Order sought to progress quickly by finding objects of power. I can only imagine what was lost forever due to the carelessness of these excavators. Now the excavation has been almost completely undone by 5 years of wind and sand. So does Korriban protect its secrets.
Here we are, Ebon Hawk.
I wish to show you something.
Okay.
Not with words, but by feeling it. With the Force. Close your eyes. Feel the universe. Strip away the life on board the ship. Someone is creating an echo, a resonance in the Force. Someone is consuming life, using it to feed their hunger. Each dying world creates an echo in the Force, and as the echoes build, it becomes a noise. Deafening, destructive. It touches all life in ways that are invisible to see. The darkness, the despair created from such events breeds and grows. Someone is bringing the dark side to the galaxy through destruction. A critical point is approaching, and the wound must be healed.
I find it interesting how the Disciple is like so good at unraveling Krea's stuff, but Krea still has a good hold on him. She's like, yeah, you know a little bit too much, buddy. So we're gonna strip this down. So this is oh god, we didn't do it. Okay. So Crippling Mark III, yay. Mandalorian Shaver Mark III. Pure Ryloth Power Crystal, cool. So this is 2 and 8. So that's 2 and 8. This is fully upgradable. $12 and 58. This is literally better. Okay, let's look for that Elite Watchman. Where was it? $10 and 54. Alright, we're gonna organize that. Oh my god, 15 and 61? Holy crap. Oh my god. This is insane, dude. These pistols are fucking crazy. I love it.
Yes?
The only issue I'm having is that I'm scared when we leave Korriban, it's gonna trigger Onderon. Because I don't want it to. I want to, you know, explore. Because right now I want to go to Nar Shaddaa. There we go. Good. Good. The game didn't interrupt us. We can go to Nar Shaddaa. After this, I'm going to end the stream here. The reason why we go to Nar Shaddaa is because we can upgrade our stuff and we can have certain things done. We can also go to this merchant. This is the best merchant in the game. Someone is trying to make a mod that bridges KOTOR 1 and 2.
Back up.
Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, we need to complete the 2 missions before she like fully unlocks her store. Now we could give Mira or we could give Disciple. Actually, that is a very good point.
Something you need of me?
These robes, they're great because they give him so much wisdom. But if we give him Thawne's robes, it not only matches his hairdo, but it actually works really nicely. Because now he can jump onto targets. Yump it. Oh man, I don't know, I'm conflicted on this one. Do we do this or do Thawne's? Oh man, which one do we do? This is a hard one, really. So we could go 1 extra constitution, 1 dexterity, and 2 extra strength. Or we can just keep it where it's at so he's like way stronger with the force. Oh man, this is a hard call, dude. We'll leave him like this for now, just because then that way he can jump onto people. Yeah, get your dexterity up, dude. Man, dude, it's so hard when you actually start to get good gear for this game, it starts to become difficult. It's like, oh, do I really want to do this? Where was it? Yeah, it was like the Jal Shay Mentor robes. Strength and Constitution? Yeesh. See, it's so hard to think about that, dude. Yeah, we'll upgrade his lightsaber. Shit.
Let's move out.
Jalshay advisor robes. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah?
Alright, let's look at her lightsaber. Create stuff. We can create all manner of things. So we have criticals, energy. There we go. Oh man, there's so many things. Alright, so we can give her 3 strength and constitution. That's really good.
I'm good to go.
So yeah, now she has enough strength and constitution to kind of do things. Mm-hmm.
The honor.
Does she have any gear on? She could use the... Yeah, Baron Doe Sage robes, yeah. No, don't use that. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna save this for next time. For now, we're gonna save and exit. Besides that, see you guys next time. I'm getting off. I'm surprised we had so many people joining on the stream. Sorry about the 15 minutes that we had no fucking mic. It's because OBS is dog shit and decides, you know what, we're gonna change your default settings. Why? Because who cares? So besides that, see you guys next time.